What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Entertainment Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of this week's Fan Mail of the Week. Ta-da! We are smack dab in the middle of December. Christmas is about a week away. New Year's is about a week and a half, 2 weeks away. What a year it has been, everybody. Some really epic games, some really epic news and bombshells that have dropped pertaining, the Phase 3 for Marvel, for DC, for Dragon Ball Z, the cancellation of many animes, the new beginning of new TV shows, The Walking Dead, and so much more. So I really hope you guys are going to go on ahead and enjoy your last 2 weeks of 2014 before we enter the new age of 2015, where there's going to be a lot of things to be expected. Brand new movies, brand new games, brand new events showing up, just a whole bunch of new things. So that's always a good thing. As always, I would tell you guys to stay warm, but the weather has just been so horrible. I mean, I think I'm literally getting sick. I've been coughing these last couple of days. It's been horrible. So especially with this polar vortex rolling around, you have cold weather just swinging on by. Make sure you guys just keep warm. And as for all of the blizzards and snow many of you guys are encountering, I would say just arm your shovels to the T, because you're gonna have to do a lot of shoveling from what I've been looking at lately. So before we begin, for those of you out there who haven't already done so, please go on ahead and check out and subscribe to my second channel. The link will be in the comment section and description below at UnrealEnt Network. On that channel, everybody, you're going to find a whole bunch of things you guys will not find on here. Some really awesome debates and topics, a lot of things pertaining Dragon Ball Z what if battles, some alternative gameplay for Advanced Warfare, for WWE 2K15, for even Far Cry, so if you guys want to see some awesome stuff, you might want to go on ahead and check that channel out. So before we begin, I also wanted to say, everybody, if you guys are looking to purchase some really cool merchandise this holiday season, check out unrealshops.spreadshirt.com. The link will be in the description below if you want to get some cool Unreal merchandise. So once again, everybody, thank you all for watching. Let's begin with our first question of the week, which is from Grizzly Bear. Dude, remember me? Yes, I do remember you. I remember a lot of people. I know that there's a dude who pretends that he's a piece of bacon, and he always asks me bacon questions. I know about you because, I know about your thumbnail. And there's also one other guy who thinks that he's like a whale or like a fish or something, and he's always asking me like these weird oceanic questions, which is pretty cool. So the bear that likes bacon, of course, it is you. I'm going to ask you a few questions, so here they are. Question number 1. Personally, what is your favorite fusion / transformation / absorption, and why? Question number 2. If Annabelle was on a 3D scale, would you go watch it? Question number 3. Do you think Xenoverse could possibly be better than Budokai Tenkaichi 3? Question 4. Do you like smoked bacon? Thanks for answering. I hope you have a great day with your bacon? Question mark. Well, Mr. Grizzly Bear, to answer your first question, personally, my favorite fusion is always going to be Vegito. Vegito has a really cool outfit. Vegito has a really cool personality. Vegito has a really cool look to him. So I feel as if my favorite fusion is by far going to be Vegito. My favorite transformation is the ascended form from a Super Saiyan 2 to a Super Saiyan 3. I love the Super Saiyan 3 overall look, the long hair, the overall mystique, the muscles, like the electricity. I think it's absolutely brilliant, and if we're not counting that, if we're counting like fan-made things, I would have to say my favorite transformation would probably be Super Saiyan 5 Goku's transformation, because when he first transforms into a Super Saiyan 5, he goes through levels, he goes through stages, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally bang, he bangs out 5. So that's always pretty cool. My favorite absorption, of course, will always be the absorption from Subaru Gotenks absorbed to Gohan. When he first absorbed him, he was changing rapidly. He was just like, his evolution was like just forming right before everybody's eyes. But if I had to choose a fan-made absorption, it would be Subaru fusing with Janemba. Having that kind of a fusion is just absolutely awesome. Everybody loves Janembu. Everybody knows about Janembu. I've used him in Mind Wars. I've used him in so many places. Janembu is a very, very mystique looking character. He's very, very ominous looking. So I would have to say those would be the 3 transformation based characters that I would say I like. So to answer your second question, if Annabelle was 3D, well, let's see here. Well, Annabelle was alright. It wasn't like, whoa. Believe it or not, I thought Ouija was better. I thought Ouija was better than Annabelle because of the storyline. Although there were some things about both movies that I really did not like. But Annabelle, if it was 3D, I would not go see it either way because I think it's just a waste of time to go see it in 3D. But I mean, the movie could have been done a lot better, I would say. Would I go watch it in 3D? Absolutely not. That's just a waste of money. You pay like fucking $16 to go see 3D. It's not worth it. To answer your third question, do I believe Xenoverse is going to be better than Budokai Tenkaichi 3? Yes, I do. And this is why I believe Xenoverse is going to be better than Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had some epic things. You know, you had an epic roster. You had, you know, an epic combat system and whatnot. Xenoverse allows you to create your own combos, create your own moveset. You're able to do so much more with your own created character. They're going to be including GT characters. They're going to be including, you know, Battle of Gods characters and whatnot. So, and the entire story is completely different than what you believe it is. You're manipulating time. You're traveling through time to alter the events of, you know, the past and the future. So that's incredibly cool to, you know, even have. So Xenoverse to me is going to be probably the best Dragon Ball Z game ever. And yes, I will be doing a Let's Play on it and a walkthrough and an open battle. And I'm saying this right here, right now. Whoever, any one of you, whoever wants to do an open battle with me on Dragon Ball Xenoverse, let me know in the comment section below. I will be getting the game for the Xbox One. So, whoever has the game for the Xbox One, if you're willing to battle, let me know. It could be a 1-on-1. I don't really mind that at all. It could be a 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, whatever the case may be. Whoever wants to battle, let me know. I did it for Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, and you can bet your white ass I'm gonna do it for Xenoverse. So, in terms of Xenoverse being better, yes, because better graphics, better overall animation system, just everything about the game is going to be much better. So yeah, I think it is going to be better. And to answer your final question, do I like smoked bacon? Who doesn't like bacon? I mean, there can't be any person who walks the face of this planet aside from like you know, Jewish people that don't like bacon. So I love bacon, dude. So yes, to answer your final question, Mr. Grizzly Bear, I like bacon. So anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions. Stay warm, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Painkiller. Damn, that is a really cool thumbnail. Is that like one of those like Templar Knights? That is so cool. Hey Alex, I just wanted to say that I am one of your biggest fans. Thank you, man. I love your content you're doing on UnrealEnt Network with Edgar and stuff. You guys rock on, man. Thank you. Here are my questions. Question number 1. Did you see Ouija? Oh, okay, Ouija. If you did, what are your overall thoughts about the movie and why? I thought the movie was better than what other people had made it seem like. Honestly, it was better than Annabelle. Wow, okay. Question number 2. If you can create your own DBZ canon series with Akira Toriyama, how would you start it? What kind of saga? Oh, okay. Oh, that is very difficult to actually answer. Question number, I believe, 3. What is your wrestling Instagram name? I would like to follow you. Question number 4. What do you think about Advanced Warfare so far? Likes and dislikes. Well, Mr. Painkiller, thank you for the questions. To answer your first question, Ouija. I thought the movie was very, very creepy. The overall feeling of playing this demonic Ouija board and then having things happen. I mean, the beginning of the movie actually started off pretty cool. Now, people are going to have their own opinions. I mean, this is an opinionated-based world. We all have opinions about our favorite basketball team, our favorite football team, our favorite soccer team, our favorite movie, our favorite wrestler, our favorite fighter, our favorite boxer, our favorite video game, our favorite comic book, our favorite superhero, our favorite villain, our favorite choice of ice cream and stuff like that. Everything has an opinion. Everybody has favorites. This movie, I would have to say, for my opinion, it had a very good feel to it. Although some of the things made no sense, like, for example, spoiler alert, the overall story was about, you know, this one girl, she lost her friend due to suicide, or at least she thought it was suicide, and, you know, she wanted to find out more, and then she found out that she had played, like, this Ouija board, and they're trying to, like, see if they can communicate with her to see what really happened, and, you know, to make a long story short, there was this family that lived there prior to the girl who committed suicide, and there were two little girls and a mother, and supposedly what you thought was the mother trying to, kill everybody else off. In fact, it was the little girls who were really the demonic possessed, spirits that were trying to kill everybody and whatnot. So, overall, when the movie started, progressing on forward, the main character pretty much went to the psychiatric hospital to ask one of the other girls who lived in that house prior, years ago, what really had happened. And then she said, oh yeah, my mother killed my sister. And, in order for you to change all that and to kill the demons off, you're going to have to find out where Mother's lair is, go down there in the basement, unstitch my little sister's mouth, and then she'll send Mother back to, hell or whatever. They did that, and then, it just made no sense because it was really the little girl and her sister who was behind all of this. It was just a giant clusterfuck, you know what I mean? The story was very interesting. It took a turn for, a swerve, I guess you could say, because we didn't really expect that. But I thought Ouija was a little better than Annabelle because Annabelle was just flat out she didn't even do anything. If you're going to have a horror movie with a doll or whatever, have her do something, dude. It's hello? You're just going to have a movie with, this demonic doll and she's not even going to do anything? What the hell's the point of even making the movie then, Annabelle could have been so much better. Ouija I thought was better because of the story, because of the characters. Just the main character, of course. All the other characters I felt like were shit. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was overall, I thought it was good. I didn't think Ouija was going to be good until I saw it. When I saw Ouija, I was like, okay, this is different. This is pretty unique. It's okay. I enjoyed it. I mean, I walked out pretty satisfied. So, yeah, I think it was better than Annabelle as well. So, I guess we're gonna have to wait for The Conjuring 2, eh? To answer your second question, if I can create my own DBZ canon series with Akira, how would I start it? Shit. Damn. Well, if this is after Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, I would have to say that my series would start off with Goku and possibly Vegeta traveling the solar system, traveling the universes, looking for not only the original Super Saiyan God, but trying to look for the other gods so they can figure out answers to this, how they can become stronger and how they can actually use their powers to a more eloquent level, and then have him run into the first god. I mean, Beerus said that there were 12 gods, right? There were 12 other gods of destruction, so maybe they've run into another god from another universe who is possibly a lot stronger, and then that causes Goku and Vegeta to fuse and whatnot. There's so many different possibilities. If this was after Battle of Gods, I would do the God Saga. If this was after Dragon Ball GT, I would definitely introduce either Broly or introduce the fan-made character Zykor. Zykor had a very interesting story, being a hybrid, being a half Kai, half Saiyan, creation, I guess you could say. So he does have a very intricate feel, and he does make up for a lot of, the Dragon Ball AF storylines. So I would have to say I would have to introduce Zykor and then have Goku and Oob and everybody else train on the other world, and then, Goku feels this energy and he's like, what the fuck? He goes to Earth, and then, eventually you're going to have a canon Super Saiyan 5 that exceeds anything you guys ever thought about. So I know Super Saiyan 5 may seem overrated. Not everybody's a fan of Super Saiyan 5, but I mean, I feel like that should have been the final level in a sense, the final be-all, end-all of Saiyan strength, a Super Saiyan 5. But I don't know, just if I can make my own series, there would be so much I would do. Just I wouldn't know how to do it because there's so much to do. So to answer your third question, my wrestling Instagram name is AlexMason47. If you guys go to Instagram on your phones and you go to the little search section, and if you type in AlexMason47, you're bound to find me. So if you want to follow me on there, everybody, that would mean so much to me. On there, you can actually find a lot of things that you will not find, regularly about me. So if you want to follow my wrestling career, everybody, that is the place to find it. It is really cool. I really hope you guys actually go on ahead and do that, and it'll really mean a lot to me. So, and to answer your final question, Advanced Warfare, very good game. A lot of flaws. I hate Exo Survival. I think you guys already know that by now. I hate Exo Survival because it doesn't introduce anything different. Exo Survival Zombies was only shown for one round. You could only play that game for fucking that game mode for one round. Why? It's fucking, it sucks. It's like, come on, I want to play more. And these zombies are all running around. They're crazy, on steroids and shit. you know, like they're fucking nuts. And I'm like, this is awesome. And then finally, you know, you skip on over to the actual cutscene trailer part, and then like it ends, and I'm like, whoa, what the flying frickin' why? It's like, why? The DNA bomb hit the actual location of which your character's from. You know, a giant DNA bomb hits. It actually alters the DNA for many of the people there. And then all of a sudden, like, these zombies are attacking you, and I'm like, okay, this is fucking epic. But then, like, ultimately, it's just like it's a giant letdown. It's like, well, they have confirmed zombies for you know, future DLCs and whatnot, but for that time being, it sucks because we all want to play zombies, and it's just a giant tease. And really, I mean, if it was a real game mode, I'd be playing that shit right now. So there's only so much you can do. But anyways, Mr. Painkiller, thank you for the questions, my friend. Stay warm, and I hope you have a very, very wonderful day and very wonderful holiday season, my friend. And now, moving on to the next question, which is from Joe. Hey Alex, I got another set of questions for you to answer, so let's begin. Question number 1, what are your thoughts on the upcoming Marvel movies releasing in the next 5 to 6 years, like Avengers 3, Infinity Wars? Question number 2, when Dragon Ball Xenoverse comes out, what console will you get it for? If it's the Xbox 360, I'll be glad to fight you one-on-one. Question 3, who is your favorite character in the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy? Question number 4, what if in the new Dragon Ball Z movie, they bring back Broly as a good guy and make him a god or fuse with Goku? Question number 5, what if there is a form more powerful than a Super Saiyan God, like a Super Saiyan God 2, Super Saiyan God 3, etc.? Anyways, thank you for taking your time to answer my questions, and also, hail King Vegeta! Good luck with getting into WWE, bro. Well, once again, man, thank you for the warm comments. It really means a lot. All right, well, to answer your first question, I love it. Who doesn't love Marvel Phase 3 right now? I mean, the Avengers Infinity Wars, you're going to have Black Panther, you're going to have Inhumans, you're going to have Thor Ragnarok, you're going to have Captain America Civil War. No news on, you know, Iron Man 4 yet, but you're also going to have Guardians of the Galaxy 2. You're going to have Doctor Strange or whatnot, Ant-Man, so that's always pretty cool, you know, like, I'm very excited, especially for the Avengers 3 Infinity Wars Part 1 and Part 2. I think it's going to be a great idea. I just feel like we're going to have to wait all of this time to see that. I mean, it just sucks for me because I want to see these movies now. I know it takes a long time for these movies to be made, and especially with the Avengers 3, by the time that movie comes out, all the actors are going to be, you know, so old and whatnot. So literally, we're talking like 5-6 years from now, like these actors may not even be around. God forbid, you know, God forbid, what if Chris Hemsworth dies? Who's going to play the role of Thor? You know, like, stuff like that you have to take into consideration. So, but the Avengers 3, I feel as if it's going to be, well, not the last Marvel movie, but it's going to be fucking amazing for sure. Another movie that I'm looking forward to, aside from Deadpool, of course, is going to be Captain America Civil War, because I really want to see how Iron Man and, you know, Captain America are going to be going back and forth. I want to see Thor Ragnarok, because Ragnarok was supposed to be an actual villain, a mechanical version of Thor, so you're going to have Thor versus Thor. But yeah, I mean, like, for anybody who's not a fan of Marvel, you have a lot of good things to look forward to on the DC side. You're gonna have, you know, Batman versus Superman. You're gonna have the Suicide Squad. You're gonna have, what else? You're gonna have Aquaman. You're gonna have Wonder Woman. You're gonna have a standalone Batman movie, another standalone Superman movie. You're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff, you know, possibly a Martian Manhunter movie. And also for Marvel, I mean, you're gonna have the Sinister Six and whatnot, the Amazing Spider-Man. So a lot of superhero related stuff. I mean, me and my friend Edgar talked about a lot of that over on UnrealEnt Network. Like I said, on that channel, we actually discussed a lot of these things that you guys are going to truly love and enjoy. We talked about so much on there, and I'm actually talking about it now when I say that Marvel right now is ahead of the game. Although I feel like Sony and Marvel and Disney and all these fucking companies are stupid for not working with each other, because I would love to see Wolverine in Marvel. I would love to see Spider-Man in the Avengers. But it's just not going to happen because these stupid-ass companies are all so damn greedy, and they just want, you know, well, we can't give you Spider-Man because we can't give you Wolverine, we can't give you Silver Surfer, we can't give you this. I'm like, shut the fuck up and just give the fans what they want, man. It's like these giant COO, executive presidents and shit. All they care about is, well, it's ours and we're going to make money off of it, not you. It's like, why can't we all work together? I mean, it makes no sense. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm especially looking forward to these movies. I'm telling you right now. We have a lot of years of entertainment coming up. So, to answer your second question, I will be getting Dragon Ball Xenoverse over on the Xbox One. Yes, the Xbox One. I will not be getting it for the Xbox 360. I will be getting Dragon Ball Xenoverse over for the Xbox One. And if anybody has an Xbox One, as I said, and if you want to battle, just let me know in the comment section below, and we will wage war. I promise you that, man. To answer your third question, favorite character in the Avengers. That's hard. It's either between not Captain America, excuse me, Thor, Iron Man, or Hulk. I love Hulk for being a badass. I love Hulk for being destructive. So he's definitely up there with Thor. Thor is a very, very majestic character. He's willing to fight and throw down anytime he wants. He's not a coward. He's not going to retreat. He's going to fight you until the very end. And Iron Man, because he's very, very sophisticated, he's very intelligent, and he's a cocky asshole, and if you fuck him up, he'll make fun of you until he's actually beaten down into the ground. And even when he's beaten down into the ground, he's still going to figure out a way to stop you. So, but for Guardians of the Galaxy, I would have to say either Rocket Raccoon or Drax the Destroyer. Those are my two favorites. Rocket Raccoon because he's such an asshole, but yeah, he's funny. And Drax because, once again, he reminds me a little bit of Hulk. He's an aggressive type monster. So I would favor Drax and Rocket Raccoon. To answer your fourth question, having Broly come back as a good guy and then having him become a god or fuse. No. No, 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 no. As much as I love Broly, and a lot of you guys know this, keep Broly as far away from the Battle of Gods movie as possible. He would have no relevance. If he was a god, which I really doubt would ever even happen, why would he become a god? Why not Vegeta? Why not Gohan? Although Broly would be a very interesting character to see come back as a good guy, if Beerus comes back, Beerus is just going to wipe the floor with Broly. Broly stands no chance against the gods. He doesn't even stand a chance against most of the Z fighters now. Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, Super Saiyan God Goku. I mean, I think Broly is best suited as a villain. Therefore, do not have him come back. Because if Broly was a good guy, I feel like it wouldn't make that much sense. It's like, well, why is this guy here and why is he pretending to be good? It's like, what the fuck? I wouldn't have Broly at all. I would have a new character be reintroduced. Like brand new characters is what we need. So because when we have brand new characters, we have more of a story to have. So for Broly, it's like been there, done that, man. They just need to move on. And to answer your final question, I also disagree with Super Saiyan God 2, Super Saiyan God 3, and etc. because that would actually take away from the actual forms. I do not want to see a Super Saiyan God 2, a Super Saiyan God 3. I don't want to see any of that. So for me, it's just like, if they were to introduce that, it takes away from the actual original Super Saiyan God form. Perhaps maybe he's able to ascend to another level, but nothing above Super Saiyan God. Like perhaps maybe he's able to ascend his powers deeper as a Super Saiyan God. Perhaps maybe, let's say he's a Super Saiyan God, right? Instead of becoming a Super Saiyan God 2, how come he doesn't just generate his power to become stronger? Like for example, an Ultra Super Saiyan is not a Super Saiyan 2, but it's the maxed out power level of a Super Saiyan 1. So why not have like an Ultra Super Saiyan God, Goku maxing out his powers and stuff. I would not want to see anything else aside from that. If I see a Super Saiyan God 2, it's just going to go down the same path as regular Super Saiyans, Super Saiyan God 3, Super Saiyan God 4. It's like, come on, Like, just keep it different. Like, yeah, I get that Super Saiyan God was supposed to be like this little scrawny form or whatnot, but I mean, if that's the way they want to do it, then fine, but just don't go on ahead and just do things out of the norm just to like piss people off, because if they did introduce a Super Saiyan God 2 or 3, it just wouldn't make any sense. So for me personally, I would not want to see it whatsoever. As cool as it sounds to have like a red version of Super Saiyan God, like for example, like a Super Saiyan 3 with like red hair and stuff like that, it just wouldn't make that much sense, to be honest. So But anyways, Mr. Joe, thank you for the questions, my friend, and I hope you have a very wonderful weekend, my friend. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Chris. Hey Alex, I've been trying for weeks to get on your fan mail, and I really hope that this one gets on there, so here we go. Well, I apologize once again, Chris. As I always say, there are thousands and hundreds of people that send me fan mail. It's incredibly hard, especially when you're getting it through Facebook and YouTube and the messages and whatnot. I mean, it is what it is. I truly do apologize in advance, but when you're going through all that mail, I mean, it's incredibly hard to just, take everybody and answer their questions, especially when some people have like 20 questions. So, all right, question number 1. Okay, so this is a personal question. I have a crush on my friend that has gone out with my mate, and I don't know what to do. She's pretty sporty and has a very good, bubbly personality, which is awesome, but I don't know if I should tell her how I feel and talk about it, or do I just try to forget about it and move on? I don't want to do anything because I don't want to lose my mate over this. I need your opinion. Wow. Well, I have something for that. To answer your second question, or to read your second question, actually, why do you reckon they made Yamcha and DBZ to be so horrid? Question number 3, what are your expectations on Dragon Ball Xenoverse? Okay, those are all my questions I have for you. Take care and have a nice one. Peace. P.S. Fuck you, Yamcha. Well, thank you, man. To answer your first question, well, all right, you don't want to lose your friend, but you also feel very strongly about this girl. Okay, well, I don't see how any of this involves losing your friend. Yeah, I mean, there is kind of like a bro code, I guess you could say, on not dating, your friends' girlfriends and stuff like that, or ex-girlfriends. But, I mean, let's face it, man, this is reality. We live in a reality-based world, man. If one of my friends used to date a girl who I find to be very perfect in my eyes, and that person wasn't able to be as compatible with her as I could be with her, I would definitely just let him know, like, yo, man, listen, I'm about to date this chick, like, I need your blessing and I need your respect on this, you know what I mean? Like, I know that you whatever, but friends come and go, so do girls, but sometimes you'll never really know when the girl or guy of your dreams can be the one for you. So if I were you, I would do this. I would approach the girl first. I would, get the girl and I would talk to her. Be like, yo, can I talk to you about something? And if I were you, I would just express all forms of feelings that you would have towards her. And just tell her how you really feel. Tell her that you like her. Tell her how you feel about her personality. Tell her, what you can bring to the table. Let her know, how important she is to you. And then, just build that relationship from there. Obviously, don't, rush anything, because it's never going to work in your favor. Because if you ever try to rush a relationship, it's never going to work out the way you want it to. But if I were you, I would let her know, like, hey, listen, I want to know what you feel, and I would like to know if you would slowly like to build a very strong relationship with me later on down the road. We can build towards that now. And if she agrees, man, hey, listen, kudos to you. Like you pretty much fulfilled what you wanted to fulfill. But then I would talk to your friend, be like, yo, man, listen, I'm dating this girl, and I would like you to please respect that. And, friendship is always going to be friendship, but don't do anything to disrespect me or her, because we really have something going, and I would like that to be, and remain that way in a sense, So, it's hard. I mean, if he was a true friend, he would understand. But then again, I mean, how often do people date, each other's ex-girlfriends and stuff? I don't know how far your mate actually went with her. I don't know, like, the extent of that relationship, but what I do know is this. My opinion would be to talk to her and let her know, take her out, be a gentleman. Don't be a regular guy to just do other, regular guy things, be unique, be different, do things that even your mate didn't even do for her, like, just be yourself, but also don't forget, who you are, and just treat her with respect and love, and just, show her a good time, and then that can always build from there. As for your mate, if he was your true friend, he would understand you enough to just respect that. And for me personally, I mean, if I was in that situation, I would definitely talk to the girl, and then if things kick off, I would talk to my friend. I'd be like, listen, man, we're about to have something, so I'm just letting you know, not on a disrespectful basis, but, I would like it, since you're my friend, to please respect my relationship with her and just keep that the way it is. I will always be your friend, but please respect that, you know what I mean? So that's what I would do in my case. But everybody's different. He might, respect that decision, or he might insult you and just go behind your back and talk about you. So, I mean, things could vary. I'm dying here. I have the fucking virus from Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, I mean, that's the approach that I would take, man. Just don't rush it, but yet again, don't lose her for all the wrong reasons. To answer your second question, the reason why they did that to Yamcha, I believe, is because they already knew the disimportance of that character, so they pretty much didn't even care anymore. They were just like, this guy is fucking shit. This guy is absolute crap. Like, what does Yamcha have to bring to the table? Like, Yamcha really doesn't have anything to offer. So for me personally, it's just like Yamcha will forever remain, a tub scrubber, because Yamcha never did anything significant, so why even bother with that? So Yamcha, I don't really fucking see too much for him, nor do I really care. And to answer your third question, what do I expect? I expect a near perfect Dragon Ball Z game. We have a great roster. We have character customization, alternative stories. We have online. This game is going to offer a lot. So for me personally, I mean, I can't wait until I play it, because I feel as if the game is going to deliver a lot. But as of right now, I pretty much stated what I stated, and the game is going to be better than Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and I stand by that firmly. So, but I mean, I want to know how you feel. Just let me know in the comment section below, Chris, on your thoughts on Dragon Ball Xenoverse, because people have different opinions on it. So, but anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions once again, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, bro. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Berserk. Hey Alex, Wes here, just letting you know that you're an awesome guy, and if there was ever a zombie apocalypse, you would be on my team. Fuck yeah! Now on to the fan mail questions. Question number 1. This is a personal question, so brace yourself. Okay. A man came up to me and he told me that he was going to be a virgin for the rest of his life. No marriage, no girlfriend, nothing. He wanted me to say something to agree with his decision, but I just walked away. Alex, if you were in my shoes, how would you react? And would you respect his choice? Why or why not? Question number 2, Baby Janemba versus Super Saiyan 4 Broly. Question number 3, if you could have any anime power, Devil Fruit, Soul Reaper, etc., what would it be and how would you use it? Question number 4, if I had an animated web series on YouTube, would you watch it? Sorry for not explaining further. Story, conflicty. Those are all my questions for now. Alex, keep being you and have a fantastic weekend, bro. Oh, hail Planet Vegeta. Hell yeah. Thank you, man. I mean, that really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Well, to answer your first question, why would you walk away? It's like that's just his choice. If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't react any negatively at all. I mean, why would I react in a negative manner? If the guy chooses to be a virgin, if the guy chooses not to be married, if the guy chooses to be alone, why would I walk away? The first thing I would say to him is, okay, that's good for you, man. I respect your decision. You're a different person than I am. You feel that way firmly for your beliefs, and that's completely fine with me. It doesn't affect me at all. But if that's the way you want to go about things, I support your decision, and that'll be that. I mean, just because the guy doesn't want to have any woman in his life, or just because the guy doesn't want to have sex or whatever, doesn't make him any more taboo than us. Like we as men, we crave sex, we want women and stuff like that. To other people that may seem taboo, just like how to us, this may seem taboo. So, I really wouldn't react horribly at all. I would just tell him, okay, that's cool. If that's your decision and if that's what you want to do, good for you. God bless. I hope you have a wonderful life, and that'll be that. I mean, why would I want to look at him like, oh my God, this guy's a fucking dweeb? Like, why would I even want to react to that in any way? So, the way I would react is I would react in a very approachable manner, and I would respect his decision because, as I said, it does not affect me. It affects him. And clearly the guy just wanted to tell you because I feel as if he just wanted to express himself to somebody and you just happen to be that person. So, I mean, for me, I wouldn't cry about it. I wouldn't laugh about it. I would just be like, all right, man, that's cool. I mean, what more can you do as a human being? I mean, you can't fucking do anything more than that. Just, agree to disagree. Sometimes just agree and that'll be it. So, people have different preferences and different choices in life. Many women out there, they never want to have children. They have their, they go through there with the little cycle of things, I guess you could say. Men, they don't want to have children. Men don't want to have girlfriends. Same thing goes for women. I mean, the cycle varies, man. People just want to do different things sometimes, and all you can do is really respect it and just move on with your life, really. To answer your second question, I think that'd be a good fight. Shit. I'd probably say Baby Janemba. Maybe. I don't know. Damn it, this is hard. Super Saiyan 4 Broly would be a juggernaut. Damn, this is hard. I would probably, with my gut instincts, I would probably go with Super Saiyan 4 Broly just because of his sheer strength and his size. But in terms of durability, speed, smarts, I would have to say Baby Janemba, because if Baby Janemba fails, he can just easily cut Broly up, and Baby can do what he did to Janemba to Broly. So I would have to say Baby Janemba, because Baby Janemba just seems like a very vicious person. So I would have to say Baby Janemba. To answer your third question, anime powers. I would love to have the ability to become a Digimon, like in the second, third, fourth seasons of Digimon, where they were actually able to become Digimon. I would love to do that. I would love to like Digivolve into like War Greymon and like Terra Force the entire neighborhood. Like, that'd be awesome. So my personal preference would be to have the Digimon ability. Aside from the casual Dragon Ball Z abilities, of course, another one would probably be to be able to replicate myself many times. Being able to make multiple copies of myself. That way I can just be eternal. So those would be the only two I would have to say for now, really. And to answer your fourth question, yes, I would watch your web series. I've watched many people's web series before. Some of them were relatively good. Other people not so good. But if you had something going on, I would watch it. I mean, I wouldn't mind whatsoever. So as long as I make time, I just sit there and watch it. That'd be fine with me. So... But anyways, Mr. Berserk, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And once again, everybody, thank you all for watching this week's episode of Fan Mail of the Week. Once again, I just want to thank you guys for staying tuned and watching. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to hit it up with a like and a favorite. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, everybody. I hope you all stay tuned for next week's questions. Please help submit your questions in video format. Please, if you guys do that, it'll be a lot easier for me, and it'll be a lot easier for you, and I get to interact with you guys a lot easier. So, once again, everybody, don't forget to check out my second channel at UnrealEnt Network. Thank you all for watching once again. God bless all of you. I am taking my ass to bed right now because I am just uberly tired. And I need some rest, and I'm fucking cold, and I'm sick, and I'm coughing everywhere, so I don't know, but if I don't get any rest soon, I'm gonna fucking flop over. So thank you all for watching, everybody, once again, and I'll be seeing you all later, everybody. Peace!